toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Finds space on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. To the ground with the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Marshall. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on 3rd and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective, I want you to throw it to the running back. I don't want to take away the main targets, the ballers on the outside. You do what I want you to do, and you still make the big play, get the huge first down on 3rd and long.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running it to the right. Makes one man miss. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Weaver. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 2nd and goal for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun to give, looking for room. Jukes his way for more. Big running play, gets it out to the 20 before he steps out of bounds. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're setting up the screen. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throwing on the run. Deep down the right side. What great concentration to stay in bounds and make the catch. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
And he's going to score. Here's the handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Makes it past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man, it's Ware. And he's knocked down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Runs through the tackle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it past the marker. Touchdown, Wildcats! They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That's a good example there of complementary defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Powers through the defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the ground, it's Marshall. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Running to Green. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on first down from the 30. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this is